Hello there, you're watching SME On Point with me, Diabosito, and thank you so much for staying with SABC News. It's Women's Month and we continue to celebrate amazing women. We shine the spotlight on inspiring women who are making a difference in their fields of business. So far, we've brought you an author, we've brought you a person that does AI, and this time around, something that we women really like, something that enhances our crown, hair care. Today we are joined by Zibele Qinga, the founder of Kuello, a bold and unapologetic natural hair care brand that is created for women who are tired of complicated routines, as well as overpriced products, as well as hair care that ignores the real needs of 4C hair. We're going to find out what constitutes 4C shortly. Zibele is rewriting the beauty industry narrative with products that are both affordable and simple. Zibele, thank you so much for joining us on SME On Point. We're really excited to be having a chat with you. Tell us about Kuello. You are based in Mtanzania, I understand. Tell me about what the hair culture is, where you come from in Tanzania, in the Eastern Cape, that led you to come up with this product.
So the hair culture wasn't much, to be honest. I had to grow up and learn and do research about hair because I grew up around people, even my mother, she used to relax my hair until I reached high school, and I reached a point where I was like, I don't like this. I just want to try going natural. And I did it 3 times in order for me to get it right. So the first 2 times, I don't think I got it right because I ended up cutting my hair twice. And now we're here. It's slicked back now. You can't see it, but it's gorgeous and it's big.
I've seen it on your social media posts. And speaking of social media, this is the platforms that have taught us about our hair, particularly as Black people, whether you're a woman or a man, and terms like 4C hair, things that are quite new, that were mostly native to the US, and we didn't know. We just knew that I have an afro, or I have, natural hair, but to be able to classify it, what does that tell you about the evolution of hair and its distinction?
I like to say we're going back to natural. It's nothing, I wouldn't call it evolution. I think as Black people, we are taking back our Blackness, loving ourselves as we are. I mean, there's nothing wrong with relaxer. There's nothing wrong with wearing a wig. It's part of being Black, in my opinion, switching it up. But I think going back to being our natural selves and our authentic selves and learning more about our hair, even the classification of 4C, even the porosities, we didn't know anything about porosities, that hair can be low, medium, and high porosity. And that's how it affects your hair growth, length, retention. It's because of how you use your products and the ingredients that are in your products, and also the method in which you use for your hair. So I wouldn't say it's an evolution, but I would say it's going back to Amber, I would say.
Yeah, I love that you engage your audience firstly in isiXhosa, in a language that we understand, and in a tempo that we understand, and you address critical issues like the issue of alopecia that a lot of Black women are currently struggling with. How do your products address that, which is a big problem within the circles of women?
My products are all natural, and I also use sulfate and paraben-free ingredients, which means the ingredients that I put into the product aren't harsh to the scalp, because a lot of women aren't aware that, or I don't know, maybe they don't pay attention. Hair grows from the scalp. So if you nourish your scalp, your hair is bound to grow. Yeah. And another thing that we sometimes mistake is that a woman will say, my hair doesn't grow. Your hair is constantly growing. Your hair literally grows from your scalp, which is the skin. It's the largest organ of the body. So it's just the way you take care of your hair, or rather lack to take care of your hair. So I really want to communicate the message. And I like to do it in isiNtu, which is isiXhosa. Because sometimes English can be, it's not our mother tongue. Yeah. So conveying the message can be a bit difficult in English. And to get to them, I'm like, Betuna, your hair is growing. These are the ingredients that you need to pay attention to. Make sure that your products are paraben free, sulfate free. And then I also go the extra mile as the brand founder of Kuello to take them like a step by step. Like I did a challenge last month, and then I extended it to August because we are in Women's Month. So I send them a PDF step-by-step guide of do's and don'ts, hairstyles to do or not to do, products to use or not to use, including a step-by-step guide on how to use my brand Kuello. And I'm just there with them every step of the way. But the PDF is very detailed, and yeah, a lot of ladies have been joining. They sold me out last month. And yeah, it's working and I love it. And I love that they want to learn more about their hair.
Yeah.
There's a lady who is a bit older than I am. She was like, thank you so much, Mtanam. We used to do this in the 60s, the 70s.
Yeah.
And you're just taking me back. Like she was reading the PDF. And I do consult my mom. I ask her, hey, Mfazi, what did you guys do back then? And she's like, this is stretch comb. And I'm like, okay, that's heat. I don't like that. So I'll take whatever I like and not like, and I'll use it, and I'll bring back all that information. Also, I research a lot, Google, and so forth and so on.
Zibele, you are a part of a cohort of entrepreneurs that are many who are into black hair care, because everyone, believe that they have the right recipe and a recipe that can help the next woman. However, the journey of each entrepreneur is different from ideation stage to the point where you are and you have a product that you are dishing out every weekend. I saw your videos that you have a lot of orders going through. But we don't talk a lot about the difficulties and the journey of being an entrepreneur in the hair care space where there are so many others, and how you set yourself apart and the challenges that you encounter in terms of funding, market access, and fighting for space. Tell us about those in a summarized view.
Yes, there's a lot of us, but I think the brand founder themselves is the selling point, at least for me. I think I'm very authentic. That word might be overused, but I believe I am. And I believe I have a way to reach a certain audience. I have a really strong audience who follows me, and also who have turned into customers, and they come back over and over again. And the problem does become the funding a lot, because I always cry and say I have a problem with scaling, and that's because of lack of funds. The customers are there, people are here, they want to support, they love my brand, they love me, they want to be seen using Kuello, but then the funding becomes a bit of an obstacle for me when I want to scale up. But investing back in the business has helped me. Every little money I make, I invest back into stock, raw materials, and learning more about like raw materials and the ingredients, and trying to better my craft and my business.
Yeah. What is the one thing you want funders that may be watching us today, and financiers that may be watching us, about why they should fund a business such as yours and many others in your field?
It's first of all, it's youth. I'm a Black woman, I'm youth, and also I'm teaching the Black community about our hair. Hair plays a huge role in everyone's lives, especially in the Black community. I think we were taught for so long to not appreciate our hair in its natural form. So I'm here to change that narrative, to say, okay, take your time. But you're gonna need to learn about your hair. Your hair is your crown. It's the first thing that's introduced to a person. You see my hair before you see my face. That's what I say. And then you move down to my face, obviously. But the hair literally crowns the face of anyone, whether you're male or female. It's really just more than a business to me. It's giving back to my people as the Black community, giving back to women, and changing the narrative in the Black community. So funding in such a business would be just It's great.
Great indeed. Zibele, thank you so much for speaking to us here on SME On Point. We've been speaking to Zibele Qinga. She's the founder of Kuello. It's a bold and unapologetic natural hair care brand. You may have seen it if you are on social media. And she's encouraging you to use her products. And tell us how it goes. We are on SME at SME On Point. We're on Facebook at SME On Point. That is our handle, at SME On Point. Tell your friends to follow us and tell them to tell their friends to follow us. And with that, remember to support small businesses in your communities. And yes, and those hair care brands as well, support them. And let's make those rents and cents circulate. Goodbye.